Good evening and welcome in here to TSSR Game Time Live as we bring you the JV edition of the Unity Mustangs and the West Prairie Cyclones. I had forgotten to hit the music, which I do that sometimes. We'll get lineups as we get going here. As bringing it up for the Mustangs will be number 11, Elijah Parsons, joined out there by number 2, Kendall Knox with the ball now, putting the 3 on the way, no good. And the rebound chased down, picked up there by Dalen McCartney, and up and good by the Cyclones. Well, got a little bit of lineup in. We'll go through Noah Voss, number 4, number 21 in the corner, Brim Parrish. And then out top here with the ball, Cashton Wayland. Couple of bounces, they'll cross court it. Knocks the dribble down into the corner, swinging for Parsons. Parsons back, and that one going to go a little bit too high and out of bounds. Cyclone lineup, Jason Faust, also joined out there by Dalen McCartney. Also Max French. And also tonight, Cam Melvin, along with Ruger Olson here this evening. As Melvin holds on to it, comes out to Faust. Faust popping the long 3. Good. Nice shot there by the Cyclones, Kobe. Looked good on the setup.
Yes, it did.
As they're going to bounce in the lane. Unity spinning around here, working it out top for Wheeland. Driving the lane, kiss off the glass by Parrish, in and good. 4-3 so far here, Mustangs and the Cyclones. 6:25 mark of the first quarter play. If you can't tell, I do have a cold. Then Olson passed in there, got kicked back out to him. 1-3-1 put on by the Mustangs, and a near steal in the corner by Parrish. French into Melvin. Melvin a bounce, loops it over to Olson, or through it past Faust and out of bounds. A little bit too much on that, Kobe. They're trying to work it around to set up the outside shot.
Yeah, it looks like number 4 wasn't ready for it.
I'll dribble up here, bounce it out to Voss. Voss waits, holds. Swings in the corner for Parrish. Parrish trying to set up a screen out top, and Cam Melvin, nice job there tying it up. Was able to lock him up here. Ken Gray on the sideline for the Mustangs. Been down there a long, long time. A 5-2 lead here for the Cyclones, or the Cyclones in the early going. Olson out with it top. Now swings it to Melvin. Melvin working the far side. Gives a look at it. Trying to get French in the post, has it poked away and stolen by the Mustangs. They'll head back the other way. In the lane, up and good. And that was Voss with the bucket. Makes it 6-3. Into McCartney in the corner. McCartney bounce out to Ruger Olson, up top to Melvin, over to Faust. Faust popped the 3. That one's going to be partially touched. Rebound, though. McCartney says, got your back, partner. Mustangs work here. Drive in. Shot no good. Layup up and in by Voss. And makes it a 7-6 Cyclone lead. Working around is Melvin. Melvin giving a look at McCartney. Cross courts it. Ruger Olson. He'll bounce it. And then off the feet of Faust. Over to Melvin. Melvin heading in the lane. Got a 1-on-3. Hit one on the underside of the rim. That's one for Mr. Castleberry. And back the other way comes Unity. Layup missed by Carson Troutvetter. But did pick up the foul. That's going to be whistled on Cam Melvin. Up to the free throw line will be Voss. And free throw's good, ties us up. Another substitution, Anthony Lopez will check in. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound snapped up by Cam Melvin. He'll head back the other way. And the Cyclones go back to work here. Sam at the counter. Coaching them calls out 2-1-2. French in the corner. Goes to bounce, and then he stepped on the sideline, turns it over.
I've always heard a lot of coaches don't like the teams in the corner.
You may have heard me say that a time or two or six.
Yeah.
And now they'll bring it up. 7 in the ball game now. Blake Arnsman. Pass. Well, tied up now. Ruger Olsen almost had it away from him. And they'll trigger it in. Unity brings it in from the sideline. Into Lopez. Lopez holds it above his head. Back for Arnsman. And now out on the near side. 3 up, no good. And the rebound scooped up by McCartney off to Faust. And they'll head back the other way. Melvin working against this 1-3-1. Cross courts it over to Olsen. Olsen gives a couple bounces. Wanted to come to Faust. Back to Melvin instead. Down to McCartney. Spin, shoot, shot, and got it. So the Cyclones reclaim the advantage at 9-7. Nearly get a steal, does Cam Melvin. Picking it up is Troutvetter. And the shot no good. Rebound Ruger Olsen. Olsen, one of those sophomores, drives up, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound, 3 Cyclones fought over it. Melvin's got it. He's trapped there in the lane. Having trouble getting rid of it to Olsen. Now to Melvin, over to Faust. Faust down for McCartney. He'll spin, shoot, shot, no good. And Troutvetter out of there with it. Up to Lopez quickly. End-to-end action. 2:48 left to go in this first quarter. Shot up and in by Parrish. Both teams liking to get out and run it so far here.
Yes.
Melvin going to bring it up over to Faust. Faust 3 on the way, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds in the corner. Troutvetter let it go. And they'll bring it in. Lopez into Arnsman. Been a billion Arnsmans down at the Unity Way for quite some time. Tried to bounce it into Lopez, works it out in the corner. Troutvetter, he'll drive on Jair Flora-Durham, stepped on the end line, turns it over. And Sam DeCounter trying to get, there he goes. They got Keegan Steinkamp's attention. 2:12 left to go here in this first quarter. 9-9 tie. Let's take this timeout on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one care to our patients. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
We provide a celebratory dinner to each family to congratulate them on their new little one. We strive to create a safe and supportive environment where each mother's unique birth plan is respected.
And we are back here as the two teams got a big day, well, a big night and day for you of basketball, because tomorrow we'll have senior day, as it'll be a 1 o'clock game between West Prairie and Western. And then coming up in the evening, we'll have the about 4 o'clock girls' first round regional play. Olsen with a bounce in, trying to force his way in the lane, puts it up, puts it in. As Ruger Olsen will put the Cyclones back into the lead by 2, 11-9. Lopez out top for Unity. He swings it for Wheeland, and he'll travel with it. Going the wrong direction with that one, and they'll swap some more guys in and out. Melvin walks it up now. Down to Ruger Olson. Olson spins, dribbles, kicks it up kicks it in. French kicked it back out. Olson 3, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Lopez got the long carom out. He goes in the lane, and good. Nice job there by Lopez, Kobe, getting ahead of the pack.
He seems like he's pretty fast.
Ruger Olson works with it, bounces it out to Melvin. Back to Olson. Swings it cross court to Faust as we work with 57 seconds left in this first quarter. Melvin down, loops it to Olson. Olson into Jair Flora-Durham, missed the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Arnsman. Arnsman lays it up there for Gray, Adler Gray. And shot on the way in good. 3 by Arnsman. A sports corner 3 for the Mustangs, makes it 14-11. They're on top. Swinging to Melvin. Melvin above his head holds, comes over to Flora-Durham, down for Faust. And his shot blocked away by Arnsman. We've got a 2-on-1 with Olson. A little bit too far ahead of Arnsman, and out of bounds it goes. Shuffling them in and out. Noah Voss will check in. And McCartney will check in. French will go out for West Prairie. Here comes Melvin, 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter to McCartney. McCartney nearly had it picked away, got to do something with it. 5 seconds for Faust going to drive in, shoots, got it to go off glass. And that's the end of the first quarter play. Mustangs leading by 1, 14-12. Here at the end of 1, you are listening and viewing on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Back here for second quarter play action. Kobe, a pretty end-to-end first quarter play. Saw a lot of guys in and out for the Mustangs.
Yes, I did.
Melvin overdue. Faust works it in. Flora-Durham going to get a pick. Lopez sliding himself in there. Pass over to Cam Melvin. McCartney dribbles. Melvin goes the other way. Shoots, shot, and got it. Cam Melvin putting it home, puts the Cyclones in the lead, 15-14. Gray comes back the other way, hits it off the underside of the backboard, and I believe Ruger Olson, will be whistled for the personal foul. So up to the free throw line will step Adler Gray, 6'1" freshman. Free throw's good. And evens this up at 15. On the floor for Unity, Anthony Lopez, number 24, to Kendall Knox. Gray at the free throw line, also Noah Voss and Blake Arnsman. Cam Melvin dribbles it up here, comes to the near side, skidded his foot and traveled. Trying to work to Jair for Durham. Coming to work here, now they'll go back. Arnsman with it, in the lane to Gray. Gray has Lopez. Lopez fakes a 3, drives, kicks up top. Now they work it all the way to the corner. Arnsman another 3, no good. And the rebound snapped up in the corner. Finally caromed around underneath to Gray, bouncing around. A little pinball action, puts it up and good, and it makes it 17-15. 7-minute mark here, the second quarter play. Work it over to Faust. Faust has the near side. Lopez jumping at him. And that pass thrown away, but able to get it back to McCartney. McCartney in, shot no good, and the rebound Cam Melvin. Melvin a little bit of everywhere as he works himself back in, puts it up, and gets it to go. Over to Lopez. Mustangs working 18-17. The Mustangs hold the advantage here. Free throw no good. Or the shot no good, rather. And now back they'll go. Steal on the way. Lopez in. Layup is no good. And Ruger Olson, very lucky he didn't get called for basket interference there, slapping the backboard. 6 minutes left to go here, first half. Faust to dribble. Picks it up, comes to Melvin. Melvin working on Knox, and Sam DeCounter will take a timeout. We'll thank some of our very fine sponsors like JoJo's Gaming Parlor, offering the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located 776 North Cole Street, Bushnell. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2025. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Sam DeCounter wanting to talk a couple of things over with his young men. Mr. DeCounter did not seem, how should we say this delicately, not enthused with the style of play. That's how we'll call that.
Yes.
And now Melvin up with it, spins around the lane, kicks back out. Looking for Faust, he'll put a 15-footer on the way. Wild shot off the rim, and Troutvetter's out of there with it. Up to Gray. Gray dribbling on McCartney, puts it up, puts it in. And the Mustangs take a 20-17 advantage here as Melvin brings it up. Trying to get away from Gray, comes to the lane, spins, kicks it out for Olson. Over for Faust. Faust working around, had Olson on a backdoor cut, couldn't get him, lobbed a little too far. Saved back in by Olson, and Gray says, I'll just let that go out of bounds. Wheeling back in for Unity. And bringing it up now is Elijah Parsons. Tried to get it out to Lopez, knocked out of bounds by Ruger Olson. And they'll load it up again. Which in, Gray goes up, Brim Parrish comes in. Quickly into Troutvetter. Troutvetter trying to get it back to Lopez, and that one be an over and back violation. So it will be Cyclone basketball underneath the near side of the free throw lane. Melvin looking, bounced, had it to McCartney, almost lost it, gathered it back. Out to Faust, three on the way, no good. And the rebound tapped around, tapped out of bounds. It'll be Cyclone basketball. Waiting, bouncing in, throws it away, and out of there with it. On the way is Parrish. Parrish lost it. Troutvetter picks it up, finds wide open Parsons, who shares the biscuit. And the Mustangs up their lead. 22-17 here. Mustangs with the advantage. And shot in the lane by McCartney, no good. Back they'll come the other way. Troutvetter trying to get down in there. An old collision by he and McCartney. Now Max French will come back in. Also come back in, Noah Voss. Lopez and McCartney go out. Must have not been on the shot. Unity will bring it inbounds underneath their own basket. Long look, try to get into Parsons, swatted away by Olson, and here comes Melvin with it. Has it picked away, fight for it on the floor. Melvin, Troutvetter took it away, and then they call a jump ball. Little ragged basketball back and forth here. Kobe kind of a little rough and tumble, I guess, best way to put it.
Yeah.
Parsons up, shakes it around. They come in the lane now. To Whelan, he drops it. Parsons holds it, tapped away by Melvin, and here comes McCartney. McCartney up the court, goes up. Shot is no good, but he'll be fouled.
It's like the foul's on number 30.
Yep, that'll be his first on the team. That'll be their second. And McCartney up the free throw line, try to get some points back for the Cyclones here. And free throw's no good. McCartney sets himself, free throw no good, and didn't even hit the basket, so that'll be the air ball. We'll bring it back the other way. And back they'll come. Parsons up with it, very quickly up to Parrish. Parrish in the lane for Voss. Voss driving down, puts it up and in and good. Quick bucket there for the Mustangs, puts them up 24-17. As Melvin dribbles, comes out for Faust. Faust down the lane, throw up kind of a halfway hook. I'm not sure that that's the shot Coach DeCounter drew up, but back the other way, Trumpvetter, yes, and it counts. And the hold on McCartney.
That'd be his second.
And up the free throw line steps Carson Troutvetter. Free throw up and on the way, no good, did not graze rim. So it'll stay at 26-19. Cyclones will head back the other way. 3:20 left to go in this second quarter of play. As Olsen looking at, firing in the lane for McCartney. McCartney shot up, no good. And the rebound snapped up there by Parrish. Cyclones will push the action. Driving in the lane, laying it up and in. Kendall Knox. And the Mustangs push the advantage, 28-19. And Faust with a travel. So Mustangs have it. Largest lead of the game at 9. And back come the Mustangs. Pass tipped away. As Melvin able to knock it away. We'll set it up again. Looking into Whelan. He'll put it and bounce it over for Parrish. Back up top. Down in the lane, Arnsman fadeaway, no good. Rebound chased in the corner. Ruger Olsen had it. He's able to gather in, gets it off to Max French, and back will come the Cyclones. Melvin over to Faust. They run a high 1-4 set. Olsen bounces to French. Max French nearly lost it. Fight for it and flipped up to Olsen by McCartney. And then Olsen throws that one away to Kendall Knox. Knox in the lane, goes up. Shot no good, got his own rebound, and will be pushed from behind. And that's going to be on Cam Melvin, his second. Lopez coming in. And then Unity will have it underneath the basket. Looking into Lopez. He'll take a few dribbles. Give it off to Knox. Knox bounces up top. Cross courts it. Shot on the way. No good. Too hard off the back of the rim by Noah Voss. And they'll come out of there with it. Here come the Cyclones. Dribbling it up here. Cam Melvin will set it. Minute 40 left to go here. First half. As Faust will pull up for the quick three. It is no good. Then the rebound off, got a 2-on-2 break. And they whoop it to Lopez. Lopez says, I'm among the trees, I'm not gonna shoot it. Put it out to Parrish, 3 no good. And the rebound, Lopez down with it. Nice find in the lane to Voss. He puts it up and in. 30-19, this one has started to get out of hand here in this first half, and then Faust misses the pass. Who's the handle on it? And it'll be Kendall Knox bringing it in bounds. Looking, comes in, and Arnsman gets about a 7-footer in and good, and makes it 32-19. Melvin works it, holds it out here, out top, as he works back and forth on Knox. Near steal, and then the Cyclones lose it after it was tipped by Parrish. And that was quick. Jason Faust right back up and in. He'll replace Cam Melvin. Down in the corner, now bouncing back, taking a shot in lane. A tough angle by Parrish, missed it. And Ruger Olson comes out of there with it. 37 seconds left in the first half. Olson drive it in, and he will get the foul. A little bit of a reach there by Knox. And now Ruger Olson with a chance to get a couple free throws for the Cyclones. Got to stop a big run here by Unity. Olson makes the first. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound bounces around, and Olson able to strip it away. Sam the counter calls out motion, and then he had Jair Flora-Durham, a little miscommunication. Turn it over, and with 20 seconds left, 32-20 lead here for Unity. They work it back to Lopez. Lopez 17-footer is good. Nice shot. Makes it 34-20. Cyclones have to rush a little bit. 9 seconds left. To Durham, Flora Durham looking in at Max French. He'll put it up, put it in, and good. And that'll end the first half of play with the score 34-22. The Unity Mustangs leading the West Prairie Cyclones here. We'll step aside. Dwayne Hulett had a chance to talk to some of our fine sponsors at MDH. We'll have that interview coming for you here. You are viewing TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
And welcome back. I'm here with Emily Alden now. And Emily, patient advocate, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds like a title that encompasses a whole lot. Let's first put it in simple words if you can, and then we'll kind of go in depth a little bit.
Yes, as the patient advocate, there is a lot to do in the role, but it's a fantastic opportunity. So generally speaking, I will help patients. I will talk about the service that they have here and just in general measure the patient experience for the entire organization.
Well, speaking of knowing the entire organization, kind of the theme has been everybody knows everybody at MDH because you're a smaller rural hospital, even though MDH offers a lot. You literally have to probably know everybody or most everybody because you need to know what each thing's going to happen if that patient's dealing with it.
Yes, that's very true. When I first stepped into the role about a year ago, it was really an interesting and fantastic opportunity to get to know all of the departments, how they work together and individually, and just to see the well-oiled machine.
Well, patient care, obviously, at a hospital is key. You're a key part of that. What is it about patient care at MDH that makes MDH special?
Service excellence internally to provide the best patient care is top of mind here for all of our staff across every single level, every single department, and the organization as a whole. It's a big focus. So we make sure that we take care of our patients and that way they have the best experience possible. We're very open to feedback. We always want to improve in areas that we can improve. So we always have open ears. We always appreciate the feedback that we receive.
You are working with all departments. And when a patient comes in, let's say they come into the ER and then they come to ICU and then they go to the floor, your job kind of is to let the patients know what you can do, right? Or what you offer, or what they can do. Am I missing that? Is that correct?
Yes, actually, our case management department is instrumental with that side of things. Every once in a while, I'll step in and just check in on patients, see how their experience overall is going, to collect that feedback and see if we can implement any changes to make it even better.
So you deal with patients in so many different departments, and really they can go all the way from getting here in the ER to physical therapy on the way out, right?
Yes, absolutely. So MDH has a lot to offer our patients. So while you're here, if you're just running in for some outpatient tests, whether it's lab work or visiting our radiology department, convenience clinic, visiting your primary care provider over at MDH Family Clinic, emergency room, labor and delivery, there's so many different departments that work so well together, and our team is a family. The organization in itself is a family. And so everybody does a great job at trying to understand what departments do that aren't their own, so that way we can make it a seamless experience for our patients.
Well, and then as a patient advocate, right, you just kind of all that together and look at it, right, and then see as patient A comes through, what can we do to make patient B, who might follow them, a little bit better next time?
Absolutely.
So as you do that, what kind of things do you look for? I mean, what I would imagine with MDH, as it continues to improve, you start looking for smaller things, right? So the obvious things are maybe gone. So then you start looking at little things to make the sometimes the worst experience of their life, right, a little bit better as they work through.
Yes, most definitely. So you never know what kind of day somebody's having when they walk through our doors, and you don't know what they're necessarily here for. So it's important to keep an open mind and take a look at what can we ask them that's specific to their experience. Why are they here? Comfort them and make sure that we ask the right questions so that we can purposefully pull out information that we can work on.
Yeah, and I think we've talked a lot about different things from different people. You're, besides Bill, the CEO, you're the one person that kind of helps with, like, it gets your hands in a little bit of everything as far as the patient is concerned. Everybody's talked about it being a family, and you've even mentioned it being a family. Does the fact that everybody knows everybody as far as employees, from the CEO down to the CNAs, does that kind of make your job a little bit easier?
Absolutely. When you're a family, you care about each other, and we are all here for one purpose, and that is to provide the best experience for our patients that we possibly can. So when you are a tight-knit family, it's just great to be, we're a community, a family, a community, and we are here to serve our patients. And when everybody has that one purpose, it's a great feeling.
Well, Emily, I appreciate you stopping and talking to us, and keep fighting for the patients.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
We'll be back after this.
It's hard to stop a train.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
McDonough District Hospital provided such quality health care for us
As we delivered our first child, it was a no-brainer for us to come back for the delivery of our second, and we're very excited to have such a great staff that will be here for us. We could have walked in with the clothes on our back and they would have had everything that we need, which I think is very important for the community.
The facilities are fantastic, state of the art, just put us at ease knowing that anything that she needed we were going to be able to get, and we couldn't ask for anything more.
And just about ready to get back underway here for the second half of this JV contest between the Cyclones and the Unity Mustangs. The Mustangs in the maroon. It was Kobe, it was a pretty close first half, and then all of a sudden, you mentioned that all of a sudden Unity made bang, 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 several buckets right in a row.
Yeah, they did.
And Sam to counter, talking to his charges there. Now to get everybody on the same page, it'll be McCartney, French, Melvin, Olson, and Faust on the floor for West Prairie. For the Mustangs, it'll be Knox, Wieland, also joined by Parsons, Parrish, and Noah Voss. Faust out high with it, bouncing in the lane, trying to get it down for McCartney. Shoots a little short rebound, fought for, pulled down there by Parrish. Off to Parsons, quickly in the lane. Voss goes up as partially blocked by Olson, and then put up and in by Kendall Knox. Knox with it. Now they work it out, and near steal, and finally steal. Well, near steal by the Mustangs. And they'll take it away via the jump ball. Cyclones have had a lot of trouble hanging on to that basketball. Zake work around in the lane. Out to Parsons, back on the outside, back up to Parsons. He'll fake, take a bounce to Knox. Back to Parsons, has his pass tipped away by Melvin. Saves it in, Olsen able to pick it up, drives in, lays it up, lays it in and good. That's the lead down to 36-24, 6:50. Clock rolling here in this third quarter. As Parsons comes up to Voss. Voss, cross court up Parsons, down the corner, Knox. Probun puts it up and puts it in, found a way to slide through there and makes it 38-24. Melvin over to Faust. Faust for Olson. Off the feet of McCartney. He takes a look at Max French. Gives it to him. French in the lane. Ruger Olson working on Parsons. Comes up and swatted viciously by Voss. As he came and layeth the smack down on it. Inbounds to Ruger. Olson swings the pass to Melvin. Bounces down for Faust. Faust has it taken away by Parrish. And up quickly to Knox, who lays it up and in. Quick end-to-end action, 40-24, lead grown to 16 now. As they bounce down. Faust in the lane to French, hits it off the underside of the backboard. And Knox out of there with it. Knox going to challenge Ruger Olson. Goes up, puts it up, puts it in. 42-24. And a timeout called by Sam to counter. We'll step aside as well. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one care to our patients. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
We provide a celebratory dinner to each family to congratulate them on their new little one. We strive to create a safe and supportive environment where each mother's unique birth plan is respected.
And we're back here, 42-24. The lead's ballooned all the way out to 18 here. And the Cyclones trying to keep them somewhere close. It'll be a Cyclone ball bringing it up here. 5.5 left to go, third quarter. And Cam Melvin will walk it up. Melvin looks to set himself, looking to bounce it into French. French going to spin, shoot, shot, got it to go. Big bucket back there by the Cyclones. And a run by the Mustangs. They'll work it over to Voss in the lane. Quickly down to Whelan. He'll shoot, shot, won't get it to go. French the rebound. Under duress and works it out to Ruger Olson. Olson on the dribble drive. Out to Melvin. Melvin down to French. Max French having to flip it up. Melvin able to get to it. He nearly lost it and then has it taken away and then fouled from behind. Taken away there by Parrish. And he'll bring it into Voss. Voss walk it up here. Cyclone still in man-on-man. Coming out to Parsons. Parsons bouncing for Voss. Looks in the lane, comes out top to Knox, down to Parsons. He'll go up and be fouled from behind by Ruger Olson. Olson second. That one on Melvin was his third. And Parsons will be up at the free throw line. And missed the first one. Ready the second one. Lopez and Trout veteran. And free throw on the way, no good. Faust down on the rebound. Faust at the throttle for the Cyclones here. Picks up his dribble, hands off to Flora Durham, over to Melvin. Melvin on the floor that now passes for French. French in the lane for McCartney. Lost the bounce on it a second, trapped there. Puts up shot, no good. Flora Durham had the rebound, missed it, gets it back. Missed it again, and the rebound tip. Finally catches up to it in the corner, shoots another one, no good. And then the rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with West Prairie. French will trigger. Waits, comes out to Melvin. Melvin has to chase it down near half court. Spins, bounces to French, over to Faust. Faust probing around, searching, looking, bounced in the lane for McCartney. McCartney for Faust, trying to work it on Lopez, out to McCartney. He'll put up the three. Nope, just a long two. So 42-28, cutting it down to 14. Lopez works. Right back for Knox. He'll shoot shot, no good. Rebound, Jair Flora Durham. And they'll head the other way. 3:20 clock rolling, third quarter here. And a pass taken away as coming in, laying it up. Oh, missed the lay-in, did Noah Voss. And now Cam Melvin out of there with it. He'll be fouled. As Voss committing the cardinal sin of adding to it. Faust into Melvin. Melvin stops, holds, comes to McCartney. McCartney pulls it up past the free throw line to Melvin. Melvin down, working, driving lane, cut off, turns. Shot is good. Cyclones make a little dent in this. It's down to 12 as Troutbetter comes up. Shoot shot, and a block will be whistled on at Jair. I'll put Troutbetter at the line for 2. Free throw up, in and good. (43-30). There's Gray will check in. Second one is good. 44-30 here. Melvin works it up, comes to Jair. He cross courts to Melvin, trying to bounce it down. Lopez with the steal. Bounces to Troutbetter, quickly up to Gray. Gray up to Knox. Knox driving in, puts it up and in. Slid under the basket. Able to get it, so a couple buckets back by the Mustangs. Put them back up by 16, 12 in the game for Knox. As that pass taken away by Gray up to Knox, he'll drive in, put it up, get it to go. (48-30), lead as big as it's been. Melvin driving in, shoot shot, no good, and Cam Melvin commits his 4th. Now that's a big foul for these JV Cyclones, as Melvin will have to sit now with the 4. And they bring in McCartney, not exactly one of the guards. Lopez fires 3, no good. Rebound bounced around and out in the hands of Voss. Voss to Knox. Knox in the lane for Troutbetter. Goes up, gets it, yes, and it counts. Able to get it to go. And those plays are starting to add up for the Mustangs. As Troutbetter gets them all, it makes it 51-30. Starting to pull away a little bit here in this quarter. As Faust works it for Olsen, nearly threw it over his head. Ruger Olsen able to jump high to get it. Now they'll work it out in the corner. McCartney 3, no good. Troutbetter the board. Troutbetter in a hurry up the court, shoots it, no good. Rebound Voss, he puts it up, puts it in. And the Mustangs have really blown this open in this quarter. Faust works to Olsen. And he'll shoot a long 3, no good. Troutbetter down with it, 45 seconds. Left to go in the quarter. Lopez up, flips it up. Gray the rebound, and he's fouled from behind. Dalen McCartney picks up the personal. That'll be his 3rd. 5th on the team. It was going to be 2 shots regardless. Gray with the 1st. It's good. Ready is the 2nd one. And makes it. So 55-30. 37 seconds left to go here, 3rd quarter. Ruger Olsen working it. Faust will drive lane, and Voss will get that out of here. Keegan Steinkamp will hand it off to Max French to bring it in. Bounce right, and a nice pass back to French for a bucket. that a crowd pleaser as we reach toward the end of the third. 18 seconds left. Looks like Mustangs will go for one here. As Knox, pressured by Olsen, come to Lopez, back to Knox. Knox over to Voss. Voss cross courts, nearly tipped by Gray. Knox with a three, got it! And that'll end the third quarter play. Big bucket by the Mustangs there as they lead it. At the end of three, 58-32 over the Unity Mustangs. We'll take this time out. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Coming in for whether it's OB or just your women's health can be a very scary, kind of daunting experience. So it's nice that we have this welcoming, state-of-the-art space to bring our patients into. I think the best part of my job is being able to take care of women and just make them feel empowered and know that we're here for them, that their problems are real, that their concerns are real, and we just want to give them the best care possible. Nothing makes me feel better than when my patients tell me this is the most comfortable they've ever felt at a women's health exam.
Here needs to thank some other fine people in the broadcast tonight. This West Prairie game stream made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. Buffering means suffering, so kick slow Wi-Fi to the curb and connect your home with MTC's fiber internet to get blazing fast Wi-Fi speeds with up to 1 gig. Sign up online at mtcfiber.net. Your farm is your legacy as the leading farm insurer, Country Financial, here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. Jair Flora Durham in the lane. And a nice bucket to start the fourth quarter for the Cyclones. We'll get lineups for you in just a moment. As Troutvetter works underneath, out to Whelan. He'll put up the three. No good. Rebound tip, and the Cyclones will come out of there with it. Olsen sets it up to French. French near side comes to Flora Durham at the free throw line. Lopez swats at it. Handed off to McCartney. They'll work to Melvin. Now remember, Melvin does have the 4 personal. He's got to be a little careful. Goes with it, shoots, shot, puts it in, and good. They'll bring it right back to Troutvetter. Unity going the other way. Troutvetter right back at him. And ups it to 60-36 once again. 24-point lead here. Melvin in the lane, drives up, lost it. Troutvetter out of there with it, up to Parsons. Parsons on the way to Troutvetter. He puts it up, won't go. Melvin able to snap it up and gets fouled from behind. Located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974, Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in this area, and as a customer, they will take care of you. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121 today. Bond Plus is proud to have served Macomb and the surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Bond Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They provide on-site jewelry repairs and are open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday, located at 324 West Jackson in Macomb. Cyclones going back to work here, 6 minutes left to go. As McCartney will have it out now. Coming over to Flora Durham, holds, waits. Put it on the floor, driving in, shoots, shot, no good. And Parsons going to come out, hand it to Lopez, and Lopez on the run. Up to Gray, Gray right to the lane, puts it up, got it, and a foul. He'll go up for the extra one. French will check in, and Jair Flora Durham will go out. Gray, free throw, bounces home and in. And he will take a seat. And a timeout called by Ken Gray will step aside as well. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. And we're back here, 63-36, the lead for the Unity Mustangs. 5:44 left to go here in this fourth quarter. And, of course, we'll jump over streams, and you can watch the varsity contest with us. We'll have that coming up here pretty quickly. As up with it comes Cam Melvin. Melvin holds, waits, bounces to Faust. Faust gets a screen, goes up, shot no good off glass, and the rebound out to Lopez. Lopez quickly up to Troutvetter. Couldn't quite gather it in. And Ruger Olson looked like he was waiting for a call, didn't get it. McCartney up with it, missed it. Rebound to Olson. As Troutvetter ran into official Keegan Steinkamp, kind of waiting for something there. The slow break, Faust, fadeaway jumper, no good. And Lopez out of there with it. Up to Parsons. To Troutvetter, and that's 2 in a row. Both of them been a little hard to handle. .455. Clock rolling fourth quarter. As Melvin now hands it off to Olson. Olson probing, looking for something out top. Into French, kind of off his leg and taken away. Now hey, they got a good one to Troutvetter. He'll go up, and Cam Melvin has fouled out. As he knew it. And that'll put Troutvetter at the free throw line. Troutvetter at the line. Free throw is up and good. Complete the three-point play. As Orangeman will sub in, Troutvetter out. And up with it comes Ruger Olson. Olson slides, comes to Faust. Faust nearly had it poked away, gathered it back. Up to McCartney. McCartney in, lost the handle on it, and the ball comes out of there. They'll throw it up to Lopez. Lopez, quick fake, and then bounces right to Orangeman. He puts it up and puts it in. 68-36. Cyclone back to work. Jair Flora-Durham shoots shot. That one a little bit short. They'll load it up. Parsons walking it back the other way. Arnsman in the lane. Whelan's shot no good. Rebound, Dalen McCartney able to square it away. And he'll work it back the other way. Coming to Faust. Faust pulls up his dribble. Lopez giving him all kinds of trouble. Parsons an ear steal. Olson with it. Over to Faust. Faust jumped at. Out to Olson. He'll shoot three. No good. Rebound, Max French. He missed it. Olson the rebound. Puts it up. He can't get it to go. And French works it out. They bring it out to McCartney. McCartney will look at it. Take a bounce. Come into Flora-Durham. He'll drive in and be fouled. Jair Flora-Durham at the free throw line. First one is good. Second one is good. So makes them both. 68-38. And back they'll come here. As Parsons going to bounce it over to Lopez. Lopez looking in the lane. Had it kind of bounced around over to Parsons. Parsons loading down for Parrish. Back to Parsons. He'll work it around here in the lane. Whelan kind of standing there. Back to Parsons. Lopez fakes. He'll drive in. And out of bounds it goes. It'll come back over for the Mustangs. We've got a timeout call by Ken Grays. I'm not sure he knew what was going on there. Wanted to kind of sort it out here. We'll step aside. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
McDonough District Hospital provided such quality health care for us. As we delivered our first child, it was a no-brainer for us to come back for the delivery of our second, and we're very excited to have such a great staff that will be here for us. We kind of walked in with the clothes on our back, and they would have had everything that we need, which I think is very important for the community.
The facilities are fantastic, state of the art, just put us at ease knowing that anything that she needed we were going to be able to get, and we couldn't ask for anything more.
Now I think we've gotten everything sorted out. Parsons looking in. Finally finds Arnsman in the corner. Swinging across to Lopez. Lopez waits, holds on, couple of dribbles. Gives a look. And now to Whelan. A minute and a half left here. They've set him up in the corner. He's going to spot the three. No good. And a tie up on the rebound. Possession error will stay with Unity. Trying to get Whelan a three. Get him in the scorebook. They'll work it around, swinging out. Lopez looking. Gonna find Parrish. Back to Lopez, looking now to Whelan. He'll hold on. Come in the corner. They work it back around to Lopez. Swing it over to Arnsman. Arnsman coming to Parsons. Parsons, he'll hold it here. 50 seconds left. Work it out now. Three on the way. No good. And the rebound. McCartney down. Work it over for Faust. And Faust will set it up here for the Cyclones. Going back to work, spinning around over to French in the lane to Olsen. And he'll get a bucket for the Cyclones here. As we count it down here, 68-40. 20 seconds left to go in the game. Lopez tried to fancy footwork it on the sideline, could not do that, turns it over. And that brings it back here to the Cyclones. As Faust walks it up. Drills it down, and Lopez swats that one out of bounds. And that'll do it. 68-40, the final score in this one. The Mustangs able to take out the Cyclones here. We're going to step aside here for a little bit, be back with the varsity contest coming for you in just a little bit. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.